They'll be calling you a radical, imagine that. It's too late, baby, it's too late, though we really did try to make it. Look, this is the fucking biggest story. All anti-nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Hey, we turned freaking high school athletics and sports merchandising now. Corporate high schools now. Corporate high school. This is the original WPA school, the most iconic. The auditorium's literally gilded in gold. I got a great story. We'll go for a walk, I'll tell you. They're going to put artificial turf at Ogden High. Go Tigers. Buy your freaking Bangladesh-made gear and get in the NCAA Slave League. The NCAA Slave League isn't even, I mean, it's owned by the same people that own Indian Point. The same people that own Fitzpatrick. So get this, Monday, all hands on deck in New York. All hands on deck, all anti-nuclear. This is the biggest freaking event that's going to happen on Monday. Now, you know we got the clean initiative through. Imagine that. At the Dakota. Imagine that. Neo-Yoko Dadaism on Balco. We got that through, Yoko. We got that through. It says point blank in the bill. Artificial turf, AstroTurf, oh no, we're grassrooters. It says point blank in the freaking gig. No nuclear. Point blank. So, oh my God, the poor nuclear industry, all the NCAA slave leagues, come play, buy your Nike-made Bangladesh gear, different helmet every week, different jersey. Johnny, you're gonna play in the NBA. Yay! You're gonna be the next choke artist Curry. You're gonna be the next King James. You're gonna win the lottery. You're gonna win the lottery. You're gonna marry Cinderella. Cinderella, you're gonna marry a prince. Yay, yay, the WPA. Which, oh no, we're free market fairy tales now. This is, who's Mariner Eccles? Who's Ben Lomond Peak? What, huh? Up is down, black is white. Nuclear is clean. Imagine that. Imagine, no hell below us, above us only sky. Boom, at the Dakota. Huh, the day the music stopped. I lived right over there then, 1980. Howard Cosell. Get your sports merchandise announced on Monday Night Football. Who's Yoko? Neo-Dadaism. The Bastard Child. Andy Warhol. It's not the paint of the soup can. It's the idea to paint the soup can, but then you have to paint the fucking soup can. It's too late, baby. It's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Oh, you can be an ex-Carol King. She lives right there. Idaho girl. She dyes her hair gray and she's a hypocrite. Ooh, yeah, I'm an environmentalist. I'm a baker, what's a cake? I'm a butcher, what's a cow? I'm a fisherman, what's a boat? America, the great fairy tale facade. Go high school freaking corporate freaking buy your gear. So at Indian Point, the poor, I feel sorry for them, don't you? The nuclear cartel, Goldman Sachs rats. Como's a rat. Como is, what do they call that? I thought they cleared out the freaking Italian mob out of Brooklyn. I'll be in Brooklyn, I'll be in New York on the 10th. You know, we'll be fighting this nightmare. Look, so now you're going to pay for your own mass murder. You're going to pay for your own death. You're going to pay for your own death, New Yorkers. Billions, billions. Just a committee's going to decide on Monday. Everybody in New York should be going psycho over this. I mean psychotic over this. Are you kidding me? Oh, God. It's murdering you. Something we do not use. We don't use it. Even they tried this shit in California. Oh, no. We said, fuck you. Santa Onofre, fuck you. You piece of shit, Diablo. Fuck, we don't use it. Solar took the field a long time ago. Quit blocking it. California's producing 120% more energy every day than they use. They have nowhere to put it. We have a grid across America. Como's bowing to the Goldman Sachs. Look, the same Goldman Sachs attorneys that own the NCAA, which has not anything to do with the university. I mean, sports merchandising, and you're all getting it. Hey, football season's come up. I'm going to get Stanford kills you. Stanford kills you. Though we really did try to make it something inside, because all you do, every one of you, is fake it. We got hypocrites to the left, freaking put some dreads in our hair, fake dreads, we're environmentalists, we're green, nuclear's green, up is down, black is white. Yay, yay, we did right, we're gun toters, we're going to Cabela's, we got our Cabela's uniform on, big fat beer bellies, let's go hunting in camo. I'm a baker, what's cake? I'm a fisherman, what's a boat? I'm a butcher, what's cow? I'm a human rights activist, environmentalist, what's Fukushima. Imagine that. So we stood in front of the Dakota. I didn't know who that was when we did that work. It ended up being Dennis Oppenheim's son, the great conceptual artist, Eric. We did that piece inside the New York Smart. That great protest we did in front of the New York City MoMA. I mean, they're powerful pieces. Wow, incredible. Neo-Yoko Dadaism on Balco. No, anti-Neo-Yoko Dadaism. We go from the bastard child, the champ, nude descending down staircase, purple nude found in elevator, to, his bastard child, ready-made, ready-made, ready-made. The ultimate, this is concrete Dadaism. This is anti-neo abstraction, concrete abstraction, concrete conceptual art. Concrete conceptual art. I actually poured this concrete right here in 1978. So this is the first WPA school ever. This is the masterpiece. The $1 million school, they used to call it on 2.5, they used to call it 2-bit school, $1 million school, 2-bit student body. So they tried to tear it down. This is the original WPA. There's a great painting right out here that's set right here, WPA. The university, Weber State, has it in the basement, refuses to put it up because Mike Lee's trying to rewrite history. Their socialistic roots. The Mormons called themselves the great communists for 100 years. Read it, Brigham City right there. The United Order, 100% redistribution of wealth. You never got a paycheck. It was 100% socialism, communism on Balco. They're trying to rewrite history. Obey, consume, obey, consume, obey, consume, and you're all willing to go with it. I got my Cabela's uniform on, but I can't hunt. I don't hunt. I drive this Polaris machine. I can't hunt. I'm a hypocrite on the left. Nuclear's clean. Oh my God, up is down, black is white. Everything's upside down, and everybody's willing to go along with it. This is the masterpiece. I got the greatest story ever, and I hope this camera hangs in there. So inside the Atarium, and I'll try to get in there and get another video. This is 1971. No hell below us. Above us only sky. The day the music stopped. Howard Cosell, Monday Night Football, yeah. When Lennon was murdered. Wow, and Yoko takes the field. Really, Yoko, she is Dada. She recorded that day. Dadaism. She recorded it that day, just within hours of his murder. They let Hinckley out. This is Hinckley's town. This is Hinckley, right here. Hinckley, the whole thing. Most of the money was put up by Hinckley right here. So, the auditorium right there, I worked in it. An old faux artist. So this is the ignorance of Ogden, Utah. It had been painted over multiple times. It's layered and gilded in gold. A high school auditorium that's gilded in gold, literally. It's a masterpiece. Leslie Hodson, Frank Lloyd Wright, masterpiece. It is one of the great buildings iconically in American history. They wanted to tear it down, by the way. I was on the committee to help save it. Those are two other masterpieces they're trying to tear down. I worked on all of these. That house right there I stuck with. That house right there I stuck with. I worked on that. I worked on that. Worked on that. So they hired this artist, the Mormon Church founding, so-called faux artist. He's restoring it, peeling back all the layers of paint. He had left and went to Europe and trained under these artists way back in the day. This is built in the 30s. These old timers, he apprenticed in Europe with them. Came back, he just works on his own. I helped him a little bit in there. So he's peeling it back. When he got ready to leave Europe and come back from his apprenticeship, they gave him a bunch of his tools, a lot of these famous artists. So he's peeling it all back, and he's using those tools. Gets back in there, and they would hand print. They would always put their print. I used to do it too. Put our initials in, our name, that's the way it was done. He starts peeling it back, and he starts finding one, then he finds another one. The very artist that trained him. He's using the very tools. It's a masterpiece. We'll get in there and I'll show you, but you used to have big signs set right there. It is the original WPA. Who's Mariner Eccles? The New Deal. Oh, he was the New Deal. Keynes and Econ. Oh no, it's him. I'll write a whole book about him. I knew him personally. So imagine that. But this deal in New York is such a major. Come on, MoMA, pull your fucking heads out of your ass. Start freaking open the door. I mean, the gatekeeper used to be Marcel Duchamp. Jackson protesting in front of you over there, and now the gatekeeper's Yoko. I mean, come on, and she is what she is. I mean, she is the thumbprint of an economy. I mean, of the movement. We go New Descent, Marcel Duchamp, Andy Warhol, his bastard child, the soapboxes, it's not the idea. Neo anti-Yoko Dadaism, Kevin Blanche, number 171. Imagine that. He died that day. That's when the music stopped. Stood right there in front of the Dakota, and we did that. I did that push-ups. I used to always go over to the Central Park and do push-ups. Right on Lennon's thing. Just do push-ups. Multiple. I do 100 of them. I'll do it again. Video of me doing 100. You know, hopefully my health holds up. I've been sick. You know, so I'm fighting. So now we're going to put AstroTurf. We're going to take high schools and turn them into sports merchandising for oligarchs. Indian Point is, I can't believe they're going to do this. Everybody in New York should be going psychotic about this. You're going to pay for your own mass murder. Your own mass murder, something we don't even need for a bunch of freaking NCAA, Goldman Sachs, freaking rat attorneys. Como, what do they call that? Pizzo? He's shaking you down for Pizzo. Stand tuned. It's too late, baby, it's too late. Though we really did try to make it, something inside